What is poppin', YouTube? We are back. This is going to be a little like just post-show recap. The show day video will be posted Thursday most likely. I'm just going to be talking about how I think the show went, how my thoughts on it, placing, all that. And we're still prepping for summer shutting this Friday. So we're back on it. Back on diet. Eggs, egg whites, we're having food, sweet chili, you know the vibes. But I mean, where do I even start? First off, thank you guys for all the support you guys showed on show day, especially, and leading up to it. Without all those messages, all those DMs, I don't think I would have been able to finish. And finish we did. We came home with 7 trophies. Won every class we were in except for open heavyweights. I'll put a picture up of the 2 guys who beat me in that, and me and my coach had already talked about it. We didn't expect to win open heavyweights. We just wanted to see how I'd fare up with them, and I held my own, finishing 3rd in open heavyweights at 22 years old against dudes who've been training for 15, 17 years, been bodybuilding for 10 years plus. That is more than okay with me. Like, it just came down to the fact of the matter, I just didn't have the size to win an open heavyweight bodybuilding class. Do I think I was more conditioned than the guy?
Front last round. Side check. Side tricep.
Who won? Yeah, but he was just bigger. He had the more bodybuilder look, which is fine with me. True novice and novice, we both won in heavyweights, and that was great. Came first in that, and in classic, we came first in every class we took, and then the overall came down, and I got second. There's no official placing. They gave the overall winner to the guy who came second in open heavyweights. And I think it was just a toss-up. It came down to the fact of the matter he had more muscle maturity. He might have been a little bit more conditioned from the posterior part. But I am more than happy with the package that we brought for my first ever show. I mean, I got the hardware to prove it. I busted my ass to get to that point. And the result, like, you put in the work, you get the results you're looking for 99% of the time. And you win some, you lose some. Like, the overall, was I a little disappointed I didn't get it? Yeah, but I won my class, I qualified for nationals, and I did what I had to do. Pre-judging, I held center stage the entire time in every single class. They compared me to another dude, to the dude who I beat in Class D Classic. They compared both of us side by side at the end of pre-judging. And yeah, we finished the mission. Oh, part 1 of the mission. We got another mission to finish this Friday. But the whole experience was just the most surreal thing I've ever been a part of in my life. I've never won a trophy. Like, that wasn't a participation trophy, essentially. Yeah, I won a few BS awards in high school athlete of the year, shit like that, but I've never actually, like, been crowned champion. And the emotions overwhelmed me. You guys will see that in the show day video. After, like, I walked off stage, all my friends, family were there. I started crying. I broke down like a baby back bitch. And it wasn't because I was upset that I lost the overall. I was just overcome with emotion that, wow, I said it and I did it. And just use that as a testament to, if you put your mind to something, you'll be able to complete it, whether you have haters or whether you have every ounce of support in the world. And I had a mix of both. People were saying I wouldn't come in conditioned. People were saying I wouldn't be able to finish a prep. I did both. And I won. But I mean, your guys' support was just nothing short, and I mean nothing short of perfect. Whether it was while my girlfriend was streaming my live, all the DMs you guys were sending me throughout the day, just everything in total. I hit 10K on IG that day. It was just the most surreal feeling that, like I said, I've ever had in my life. And to anyone out there who's thinking of competing, do it for the experience. You don't need to look like a pro bodybuilder. You don't need to look like you're gonna sweep your show. You don't need to look like you're gonna just dominate. Do it for the mental growth that you'll make. Do it for yourself. Do it for just the simple fact that it'll unlock new chapters of you and new methods in your mind, new ways of thinking that you never knew you would be able to accomplish. Just the mental toughness you develop while on a prep, the mental grit, determination. You just learn a lot about yourself throughout a prep. And then when you get to show day and you see all your work come true, all your work like come together, come to fruition, it's emotional. You're like, damn, I really did this shit. Like, damn, like we finished what we set out to do. And yeah, I mean, it's just such a surreal experience being on stage in front of a bunch of people. Nerves will definitely kick in. But for me personally, they were gone the second I stepped on stage in true novice open heavyweights. I was the first person on stage. Well, one of the first people. They had like lightweight, all the classes before heavyweights, but it was just all your nerves go away. You go back to your training. You revert back to everything you've worked on the past 3-4 months. And you just enjoy the experience. My recommendation is you try to find a show that's at an expo so you have stuff to do in between prejudging and finals. Yeah, you're supposed to be off your feet as much as possible. But it's your day. Enjoy it. Enjoy the experience. Enjoy the moment. Live in the moment. React how you need to. Like if you want to let out a big scream on stage, do it after you win. I personally didn't because I kind of hit like a shock factor, like damn. But everyone out there who's thinking of like running a show, do it for the sake of yourself. Just do it if you're thinking about it. You only live once. You only have so many years that you're like building a physique. And even if you're older, run it, do it. Like, just do it for the experience. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. You don't need to look like Chris Bumstead to step on stage. You don't need to look like Terrence Ruffin. You don't need to look like Big Ramy. You don't need to look like Brandon Hendrickson. You don't need to look like a pro bodybuilder, period. You just need to bring the best version of you that you can bring. And then just run it. And have a good time while doing it. Get your friends in on it. Get your friends to come out and show support. I mean, me personally, I had the entire Rise team out there, so that made it so much easier. Jay was my coach for the day. He was with me backstage, helping me pump up, giving me tips on posing, just a whole bunch of other things. Zay was there. My girl, my dad. That's the other big tip that I have. Make sure you have people there with you. It makes the process so much easier. You're a lot less nervous. You'll be a lot more confident on stage. Whereas if you're doing it by yourself, you're looking out in the crowd, you don't see any familiar faces. You might nut up, you might shake, you might freeze. You might forget everything you've worked on for the past 3 months. And that almost happened to me in my routine. Like there was 2 people in front of me, and I'm about to go tell the stage guy music on stage, and I'm like, shit, do I remember my routine? And then, you just revert back to your training, but there was a point in time where I'm like, fuck, am I going to have to freestyle a whole minute of posing? But luckily we didn't have to. I'm not too happy with how I perform my routine. I've rushed it a little bit, but this is my first show, so it comes with time, experience. comfortability on stage. And yeah, I mean, for those of you who follow me, you guys know how many trophies I brought home. I got a ring, punched my ticket to nationals. I'll talk about what my plan is post summer shredding and like to get to nationals in about a week or so. And right now I'm just waiting on feedback from the judges to see what they want me to work on, what I need to bring up, and what they think I should do personally to get to that pro level. But all in all, the show day experience was a complete 10 out of 10. Like, even if I didn't win, it still would have been a 10 out of 10. I would have been a little disappointed in myself because I would have felt like we didn't do enough. But we did more than enough, and you guys showed out so much. And I can't thank you guys enough. A giveaway will be live on my Instagram probably sometime next week after summer shredding. I just want to get that done, out the way, and then figure everything else out. But I can't thank you guys enough because taking home these, the ring, and these three wouldn't have been possible without you guys. And a lot of people are saying, oh, you're being cocky, it was just a regional show. Like, I'm not being cocky, I'm just proud of myself. And never apologize for being proud of yourself, like, ever. Because 9 times out of 10, they're upset with themselves that they can never do what you do. Yeah, it was a regional show. It was a pretty stacked show. It wasn't the biggest, but it wasn't the smallest show. And I won the overall in Classic, or Novice Classic, and I won my class against 30-year-olds. I'm 22. So I'm more than proud of myself with the performance I put on. And I'm more than proud of myself with how I reacted. But yeah, again, show day video will be live the latest Thursday afternoon. Still working on editing that. I want to make that a great video for you guys. I don't want to just cut clips and put them together and whatnot. Essentially, that's what editing is, but I kind of want to put a better edit on it than my previous videos. And the best part about all this, we get to do it all over again on Friday. At summer shredding. The post-show meal sent me back a little bit, but we're bouncing back perfectly fine. Back on plan. We were back on plan on Sunday. And yeah, we get to do it all over again Friday. So I'm more than excited to do that. I'm more than excited to step on stage for a second time in 2 weeks. And it'll just continue to bring me a sense of comfort to be on stage. Because after this, my next show will be a national show. I already have it picked out, but like I said previously, I'm going to be talking about that in a completely separate YouTube video when I get feedback from the judges, talk that through and whatnot. And again, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. The support you guys showed and are still showing just means the absolute world to me. It shows me that what I'm doing is the right path for me. It's what I was meant to do. And thank you for every message, comment, DM, and repost, share, whatever it was. Thank you. So I hope you guys are tuned in again this Friday for summer shredding, because we're looking to do it all over again. And MITRI fit to the fucking moon. I'm gonna go chill, clean up, pack for Houston. I'll vlog the entire trip down to Houston because we're stopping at a few places on the way down. I'm gonna pick up some goodies because I'm not gonna bring my cookie dealer just because I don't feel like it. But yeah, make sure you turn on post notifications, like, subscribe, and again, thank you. Your guys' support is the reason that I was able to finish this, and it truly means the absolute world to me. And I won't let you guys down this Friday either. Let's finish the mission, boys. like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll also be dropping the why I'm leaving a Naka video tomorrow, as well as the shoe unboxing video. So, love you guys. Thank you for all the support. It means the world. MITRI Fit to the Moon. We out.